Hi everyone, this is Kristen from Robolink, and this is the last video that we are doing for our co-drone competition series. So we have showed you how our obstacle course works. We've showed you how to do Morse code and Snap and Arduino. And the final thing you need to learn how to do is program both the remote and autonomous program in the same code, so you don't have to worry about switching between two of them during the competition, because there will not be any time for you to stop what you are doing and switch off. It will just be 2 minutes straight, 30 seconds autonomous, 90 seconds remote. So that doesn't give you a lot of time to do everything. So we're going to start with Snap because that's easier. Snap, what you can do is start out with a key press button and then put your autonomous code in. So we started out with when the 5 key is pressed because we don't use that anywhere in our remote control code. And then please don't forget your kill switch. This is really important. I cannot stress how vital this is, but it will be great for when your co-drone gets stuck and you need to get it down. And then what you can do, you can click the green flag once that 30 seconds is up, and then you can start your remote control code. And if you need to learn how to do that, that is on our website, so robolink.com, and then learn co-drone Lite, and then you're just going to look for the remote control lesson, and it's just using your keyboard as a remote control. Super easy. Just make sure at the top that you have roll, pitch, yaw, and throttle all at 0, that you're taking off, and that you're sending commands. All right. And that's where the kill switch is definitely helpful, because you can just press the space key to stop it at the end. So that is for Snap. Arduino, it's going to be a little bit different just because you can't really click between the two different codes in the same workspace. So we have a couple that we can show you. The first one right here is a little bit more simple. So we start out with including the co-drone library, and then we start with our autonomous code. And so this one is just taking off, throttling for 2 seconds, pitching and rolling for 2 seconds, and then that's it. You could put your autonomous code in there based on what you've seen with the obstacle course. Afterwards, we're putting our remote control in void loop. So this is when you get to use the joysticks on the remote control that comes with your co-drone Pro. So if the pairing is true, then all of this will happen. So that is one way to do the remote control in Arduino in the same program as the autonomous code. The next one is a little bit more complicated. So hold on 1 second. Okay, so this one, we have our co-drone starting out the same way. It's going to establish connection, connect to a nearby drone. Really quick, the one thing that you should be doing for the competition is connecting with your own drone, because connecting to a nearby drone will connect you to a random drone that might not be yours. And sorry, I lost my train of thought. So that's the problem. So even if your drone is the closest one nearby, then it still might not connect to that one. So there's a lesson in co-drone Pro about how to find your drone's specific address and pair it to that one. Highly recommend reading it if you're competing. The next thing you are going to do is create a function for joystick control that's going to go in void loop. So joystick control, you're going to use sensors 11, 14, and 18. And then if you cover sensor 11, but not sensor 18, then you're going to be using the autonomous program. So that is whatever you decide to put up here. If you do not cover sensor 11, but you do cover sensor 8, then co-drone will just land. And otherwise, you can use your co-drone as, well, you can use your remote for the remote part of the program. So these just have different functions that you can use, and you're using your sensors as the trigger to either the autonomous program, landing, or otherwise the remote control program. So you'll be starting out with autonomous, make sure you cover those sensors. So again, just like the other videos, if you want us to send you the files, then you can definitely do that. But we love seeing what you come up with and your own creativity. So make sure that you're doing that as well. Again, this is the last video before the competition on Saturday. So that will be held 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the San Diego Air and Space Museum. Even if you're not competing, you can just come by and see what's going on. We'll be taking video, and hopefully we will be posting those very soon after the competition. So any questions, let us know, and hopefully we will see you on Saturday.